Hey guys, welcome back to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for a live stream. I'm actually doing a little test here. A little test stream. I'm trying a few things out. As you guys can see, the dimension looks a little bit different. So I'm just testing a few things out here. I want to test a few things, make sure everything's working. Trying to get chat to appear on the screen. Looks like it's coming in a little bit low, a little bit small, so I may need to adjust that. But how do I sound now? Do I look good? What do you guys think of the new look for the dimension? Doing something a little different. I'm trying a few tricks here with OBS as well. Quality doesn't look like it's coming out too well on YouTube, that is. But we're trying a few different things here. Dual camera setup here. If I want to do some screen capture, a little be right back, and we want to do well, if I want to project things a little differently. We have an outro. So I'm trying a few different things here. If anyone's watching, let me know. Please let me know in the description, in the comment section below, what's going on. So yeah, I'm just doing a little test stream here. Nothing too fantabulous. Just testing a few things out. Hope everyone is doing well as can be expected. Of course, we have a nice little fundraising event that's going to be happening in the month of May. We're actually doing a ride for Roswell to benefit cancer research. Now, I'm doing the 30-mile ride this year, and you can donate in the video description below if you want to directly donate. But we're also going to be doing some prize wheels. We're going to be doing some prize giveaways. Now, again, I'm just doing a little test stream here. I'm not going to be staying on overly too long. I just want to try a few things. If you notice, I kind of rearranged the camera setup and kind of moved my desk almost in an L shape here. Trying a few different things out. I don't have all my lights on that I normally do, so it might look a little dark here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think I have enough lighting here? What do you think about the little animation green screen that I have going on here? Hit and a miss, or hey, Canadian Blu-ray 4K, I'm just doing a little test stream here. I've been doing some upgrades to the Dimension. Trying to get things ready for May when I'm going to be doing a charity fundraising event. I'm going to be doing an 8-hour live stream. We're going to be doing some mystery prize wheels. Now, the raffles, the prize wheels we're going to be doing, they are open up to anyone in the United States and in Canada. Unfortunately, anywhere outside of that, shipping is just too much. I won't be able to cover shipping for all those other packages. So I'm kind of playing around with a few different things. Got a dual camera set up now. I'm able to do OBS directly into StreamYard. I had to do a little bit of research on YouTube in order to do that, but I kind of did some new tricks here. Let me know if you can hear that music or not. I'm guessing not. Let me know. Yeah, so I got a nice little intro here. Something I've been playing around with on Canva. There we go, main screen. I'm back there. I got to do something about that. I'm not liking how small my on-screen chat is appearing. So how are you doing today, Canadian Blu-ray? You doing okay? You inspired me to do something. I'm thinking of making one of the prize wheels like a DVD set. Nope, no music. That's probably because of the OBS, but you can hear me perfectly fine though, right? Let me know if you can hear me fine or if there's any sound issues here. So OBS won't play my music. Okay. I'm sure if I went directly through YouTube, it probably would play my music perfectly. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm thinking of doing like one of the prize wheels, maybe like a mystery set of movies. So I'm thinking of doing that. What do you think about that now? Something I thought might be a little bit of fun. There's my phone vibrating. So what do you think? Think people might be into that? Yeah, I think what I might do is I might do like maybe 1 or 2 horror movies, a couple action movies, maybe throw like 5 or 6 movies into one mystery box. I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know what movies I'm going to throw in there just yet, though. All I know for sure is I'm going to have a little bit of fun with it. There we go. That should be a little bit better now. Let's try that. Let me just push that in. Yes, Gilster, I'm talking. Now, Gilster, you're part of the group as well. You're part of the YouTube Warriors, if I'm correct. We're going to be doing the charity event that I'm going to be doing on the 21st of May. One of the mystery boxes, I'm thinking of playing around with the idea of a mystery set of movies. Maybe a couple action movies, couple horror movies thrown in. Kind of a Dave's Dimension, movie night pick. So think of maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 6 movies as one box. What do you think? I'm just typing stuff in the chat to see how well it shows up. Gilster says, "Oh, I'm aware. I hope you are." Gilster, what do you think of the new dimension here? The new layout. Sleeping Collectibles inspired me the other night. A couple nights ago, a he did a test of his own. He got some images set up that he got, I guess, got from Fiverr, and did some editing of his own. So I got inspired. Everything that you see here is pretty much from Canva. So yeah, I've been playing around. Hey, Jason, how you doing today? Just doing a little test stream, playing around with StreamYard. I got a nice little new setup here. Been playing around with a lot of different graphics between Stream Elements, Canva. You got a nice little dual setup. So if we're doing any builds, like maybe a certain Lego builds, somebody's trying to get his hands on a new Lego set tomorrow. So maybe we'll be doing some live builds. That way you guys can see me and what I'm doing at the same time, and we can even have guests on at the same time as well. So playing around with a lot of different ideas. So what I did was basically I went for the free trial through Canva. I got this animation here. I took a logo I have, made a transparent background, threw it on here. Got my little socials, and if anyone ever wants to donate to the old Cash App right there to help proceeds going to Dave's Dimension, of course. We also got this. If I'm doing any kind of game scenes, like if I'm doing the Xbox, I could have it right here, which is kind of cool. Don't know if you guys can see my arrow or not. So, like, say if I wanted to turn on my Xbox, I could have it streaming right here. We'll have the chat right here, and I'm up there. We got to be right back in case I have to step away from the stream. So if I have to oh, that's no fun. So if I have to step away from the stream, I can go to... So if I need to step away from the stream, I have a be right back for when I have to step away from the stream, which is kind of cool. We have an outro. Like, comment, subscribe. Dave's Dimension socials right there. So yeah, played around with a lot of stuff the past couple days to trying to step up the setup. And plus, I've always been a fan of green. I mean, hello, I think you guys can see the Green Ranger in the background there. So, how's everyone's night going? How's everyone's Thursday going? Any wrestling fans? Are you guys looking forward to WrestleMania? Okay, looks like we got 6 watching right now. Yeah, I'm just doing a little test here. I wasn't going to plan to stay on too long. I think I might want to make the lettering white here so that everyone can see, because I think the green is kind of making it kind of fade out a little bit. So let me go back into Stream Elements. Yeah, can I change that color? Let me see. Might not let me. I'm actually in Stream Elements right now, trying to change some of this. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's an option for me to change the color here. I think the height looks pretty decent. Yeah, we don't want that. Gotta play around with some more of it. Gotta get the coloring on here. Don't know if there is a color option on here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with that unless I do a white chat box. I'm not too crazy about that. Or if we did dark chat, there we go, dark chat. That'll probably look a little better. Let me just save that. Now it looks all black for some reason on the stream. Oh, Cody Rhodes, yeah. Now, I've been out of wrestling for a long while, but I think I'm actually going to watch it this weekend. People are going to be pissed when Cody doesn't show, he says. WrestleMania looks meh to me. Yeah, I've been away from wrestling for a long while. I mean, the thing is, WWE, personally, I think it's mismanaged. I think Vince, he should have stepped down 10 years ago, in my personal opinion. And I stepped away from wrestling probably about 6 years ago. I watched the last pay-per-view that they had, and I mean, the girls' Royal Rumble had a bit more interest than the men's did. I mean, it looked a little bit better. I mean, we'll see what happens. Now, I was going to tool around with the idea of a wrestling mystery box, but honestly, I just don't know who all the hot guys are or who the hot wrestlers are that people would really want to get the figures of. And plus, finding the figures is a whole nother deal all onto itself. So there is that. WrestleMania is just a hyped Raw or SmackDown. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was that way 5 or 6 years ago, pretty much, too. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so yeah, looks like the chat is coming out a little bit better here. See if that makes it a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I actually watched AEW for the first time when I heard CM Punk was coming back to wrestling, so I popped on there to watch, and it was a pretty enjoyable episode, man. I'll be honest. Punk was always a favorite of mine. He was always a favorite. But I mean, it's just like with anything, whether it's any kind of sports, there's always a little hit and miss with just about everything out there. Gilster says, don't know anything about wrestling nowadays. After Triple H lost his hair, it's been remember when Triple H was just all Mr. Flowing Locks? When he has Hunter Hest Hemsley, and then when he had, of course, Generation X back in the day. Yeah, but once that hair got chopped off, it was like he lost all his power. But of course, he stepped down. He married the boss's daughter. Yeah, he's pretty much set for life. We all know that. So has anyone watched Moon Knight on Disney yet? I have yet to watch it. I have not watched it yet. And please, nobody hate me, but I was just watching Star Trek Picard. Yeah, I'm still a Trekkie. I know a lot of people don't like the new Star Trek, but we'll see what happens. Big news today. It looks like Disney is going to be pushing up the Kenobi premiere to May 27th, which is going to be a Friday. And they're not going to have one episode, but 2 episodes. So we kind of get like a little mini movie going on. So that's pretty cool. Well, let's face it, everyone loves Star Wars. Jason says he did. It's good. How good is he as because I'm sorry, I'm always going to think of him as Poe from Star Wars, but how good is he in Moon Knight? Is he pretty good? And I hear it takes place in like the MCU timeline or the MCU universe. Never read any Moon Knight comics. I never read the comics either. I've heard a lot of people compare Moon Knight in some respects as, very similar to Batman. But if I understand everything, he's got powers. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Marvel's done pretty well with a lot of their shows so far. Yeah, Oscar Isaacs. I mean, personally, I enjoyed Loki. I really enjoyed Loki. I like the whole variants, multiple timelines, multiverse kind of thing. I love that. Um, WandaVision, I know it rubbed people the wrong way because it's like, what is this show about? It took a while to kind of, get to the point where people could kind of lock onto it. And of course, I mean, everyone kept saying, "Oh, it's Mephisto." It wasn't Mephisto. It was Agatha all along. You dinkle dorks. But it seems like, I mean, I thought that in Hawkeye, I really enjoyed Hawkeye, to be perfectly honest. I felt like they finally kind of gave Hawkeye his just due a little bit. It kind of shows us maybe the direction that the MCU is going to be moving forward in the future with like a young Avengers initiative. I mean, let's face it, you got, what's her name? Kate Bishop is obviously going to be like the new Hawkeye. And you got Elena. So, I mean, it definitely shows us a direction for maybe a young Avengers. And who knows, maybe Spider-Man is in that future. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Gilster says, seen Moon Knight, but haven't seen Star Trek. Don't have Paramount Plus. Yeah, I pay the extra $5 a month for Amazon Prime so I could have Paramount Plus. So that's what I'm doing. Jason says he has an Egyptian god powers. Speaking of god powers, guys, everyone stand up and salute our Canadian Santa Claus, Papa Gord. Hey, Papa, how you doing today? I'm just doing a little test stream here. Been playing around with layouts and graphics here. I'm doing OBS as virtual camera so I can go between different scenes while I'm still using StreamYard. Just to show you guys a few things I've been playing around with. And it's not playing any music through Streamlabs or through StreamYard, that is. But I've been playing around with a lot of graphics and intros here for Dave's Dimension for the videos. Of course, in the videos, when I record videos, you'll be able to hear all the sound. So I've been playing around with a few different things here. For like if we're doing some Gundam builds or Lego builds. Papa, I'm going for that new DeLorean tomorrow, so we'll see if I get my hands on it. Use this for game streams. A nice little be right back, and of course I got threw in a little outro. Made all this through Canva, so I've been playing around with a lot of different stuff. And by the way, guys, anyone who's in this chat right now in this group and you don't know Papa Gord, the Canadian Santa Claus, please do me a tremendous favor. Check the man out. Papa is one of the best of us. He's an awesome YouTuber, family man. He knows his vintage toys. I'm always jealous of his Tron collection. I mean, who wouldn't be, right? And guys, please do me a favor. I just threw the link in the chat for Papa's channel, so please do me a favor and check him out. And by the way, speaking of godly YouTubers, we can't forget the man, the myth, the legend himself, America's Most Wanted, or as I call him, AM Dubs. How you doing today, brother? How you doing? Having a good day? I know a lot of people are excited for WrestleMania this weekend. I'm probably going to watch some of it. I don't know how much I will actually pay attention to, but we'll see. Hey, Greedo, I'm just doing a little test stream, testing a few things out, like an on-screen chat and a few other things. So, just testing things out for the, I got I'm planning to do a charity stream in May to benefit Roswell Park. So we're just doing a little testing stream. I've been playing with Canva, doing some animated overlays here. Like I was just showing off for a few people some of the different scenes that I created through OBS. Like if I'm going to do an overhead, the little intro we have going on here. Trying to make the channel look good. Trying to polish it up as much as possible. So playing around with a lot of different things here. Greedo, I hope you're doing good. Excuse me. Speaking of Greedo, so I was looking at. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Niagara Falls Comic Con here, just in Niagara Falls Canadian side. It looks like as of April 1st, the Canadian border is no longer requiring tests to be done. They might do random tests for people. So it looks like yours truly is going to be able to go over the border again. And this June, they have the Niagara Falls Comic Con. Gord, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but apparently, wife and I bought tickets a couple years ago. They're still good. I contacted Niagara Falls Comic Con, and they even told me that, yes, it is still good. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. But they got some pretty cool guests this year. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Share my screen. There we go. So there we go. We got they got Shatner coming in. They got Brad Dourif, who's of course Chucky. Spike from Buffy. They got Corey Feldman, Ron Perlman, who I definitely want to meet. I mean, Hellboy. Hello, Laura Vanderroot. Hello, hello, ladies. Hey, Mr. B, how you doing today? They got some other people. They got, of course, Booger. But they're getting Mr. Paul Blake here. Greedo himself. Admiral Akbar. And, of course, young Boba. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, they're going to have some pretty cool guests there. And it'd be nice to go to a Comic-Con for the first time in, like, what, maybe 3 years? So, yeah, it's not bad. You got Tom Berenger, Ross Marquand from Walking Dead. Got some wrestlers. We got Mick Foley. We got JBL. We got Nash. We got San Martino. Santino Marella, I should say. Why did I say San Martino? I do want to see Shatner, though. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, Greedo, I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Of course, they don't have pricing up yet. But I'm guessing him, excuse me, I'm guessing him maybe around $80, I'm going to guess. Just taking a stab at it. Why, Jason, I didn't know you cared. Big Sexy. Oh, hey. Oh, you're talking about Mr. B, right? Okay. So yeah, there's that Comic-Con's going on. And of course, in August, they do have the Fan Expo in Toronto. Right now, they only have a handful of people right now. Let me see if I can pull up Fan Expo. So Fan Expo, they do have a few guests, not too many. They got the Lord of the Rings, of course. Hello. They usually do. Jay and Silent Bob, we got the Clerks, but Ming-Na Wen? I mean, that's reason enough for me to go. Hello. But I'm sure they're going to be adding a lot more once everything, I mean, probably in the next month or two, I'm going to guess they're going to have more people. So there is that. So yeah, playing around with OBS to, see what we can do here for the stream that I'm going to be doing in May. Shatner was pricey when he was at a con, like $100. Honestly, I paid $100 for Christopher Lloyd. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And I did pay, I think I paid about $100 for Peter Capaldi. The wife and I did a photo op with Peter Capaldi a couple years ago before we had our weight loss, our gastric bypass surgeries. So we did that. He was awesome. Peter Capaldi is just awesome in person. I've only been to a handful of cons. So I mean, it'd be cool to dress up again. So, also, anyone out there that knows anything about 3D printing, please hit me up. Yours truly is thinking about getting into 3D printing because I want to do some more cosplays like I used to. I mean, my first cosplay I ever did was a Back to the Future Proton Pack. I mashed up a Proton Pack with Back to the Future. I sold it this past year so I can fund the HasLab Proton Pack. But I've been getting the itch, I've been getting the urge, and I had a sign. I had a vision yesterday, and I think I definitely should get into 3D printing. But this way, if I 3D print proton packs, I can pretty much customize them because I got a few cosplays I want to do. I want to do an Ash versus the Evil Dead Ghostbuster mashup, and I kind of want to do a new version of the Back to the Future proton pack. So got a few plans in mind. Talk to David C. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit up a few people. Want to do some research because I don't want to get like I've seen some 3D printers that look kind of small. I want something a decent size so that I'm not like printing pieces for a year long just to build one thing. So, but we'll see what happens. Plus, there's a lot of cool stuff I would love to do some 3D printing of. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you guys noticed the scroll, the ticker at the bottom about the Ride for Roswell to benefit cancer research, I'm doing the Ride for Roswell this year. We're doing a marathon stream, 8 hours long. There we go. On May 21st, 8 hours long, we're going to be doing a series of prize wheels. There's at least 6 prize wheels, if not more. And there's going to be one grand prize wheel on top of that. And that is going to be for a hot toy, which is going to be donated courtesy of John Joker. So what we're doing is this. It's going to be $5 for a specific wheel, or $20 gets you in on all the wheels. Okay? And all you have to do, you can just do paypal.me/thedockanddance, include your name and contact information and what wheel you may want to jump on, or if you want to do all the wheels. Jason, let me just catch up on chat here. Jason says, follow MCE on YouTube. Many people do printing. Oh, I'll definitely do that. Yeah, I'm going to look up some, because before I buy a 3D printer, I want to do my research. You know, I want to do my due diligence. I want to make sure that I get a good one and not one that easily breaks down. So yeah, I'm going to be doing my research first. So, but yeah, we're doing the Ride for Roswell is going to start. The stream itself is going to be May 21st. I wanted to give enough time for everyone out there to, you know, if you want to help promote it, you want to share it, put the word out there, please do so. We got a lot of YouTubers who are involved with this. That's why I'm calling the stream the YouTube Warriors. It's not just me. You know, if it was me being the only person involved, yeah, I could throw my name out there, but it's not about my name. It's about doing whatever we can to raise money for Roswell Park. Now, those that don't know, Roswell Park was United States' first cancer research facility. It was founded in 1898 here in the Buffalo, New York area. The Ride for Roswell, which is the annual bike riding fundraiser that I'm a part of, started back in 1995, and believe it or not, last year they raised $5.7 million just for the ride. So, I mean, it's a world-renowned cancer research facility. They do research and they're developing new technologies, new sciences, new treatments for people. It's an amazing charity event. So, trying to raise as much as possible. I figure, hey, I have a YouTube channel. Let's try and do a fundraiser. Let's see what we can do. Honestly, I have no ideas of how much we would raise. You know, if we raise $100, that's $100 more that goes towards Roswell Park. Okay, if we raise $200 or even $500, fine, that goes directly to Roswell Park. I'm also going to have links in the video description for this stream and for all my videos up until the charity stream. They're going to have donation links directly to Roswell Park, and if anyone wants to read up on Roswell Park, I'm going to have links directly for Roswell Park itself. So, trying to do as much as we possibly can. Let's catch up here. Who doesn't love Ming? Yep. And Jason says, some people have bigger ones, but say it takes up a lot of space. Well, I kind of want to build some proton packs. So I probably figure I want probably something about maybe yay big, you know, so I can do sections of the parts. Because I've seen some really small ones, like the size of an Xbox, maybe something a little bit bigger. I kind of want something like that. Can you get more than one slot? That's an excellent question, and the answer is yes, Mr. B. Now, due to pricing on shipping, Mr. B, before you get too excited, I'm limiting entries in the raffle. Not limiting in the sense that you can only enter it once. You can enter as many times as you want. You want to put your name in 5 times? That's up to you. You can do it 5 times on a specific wheel. That's completely up to you. What I'm limiting is no one outside the continental U.S. Now, so that's United States and Canada, including Canada in this. But if you're overseas, if you're in Australia, or if you're in the UK, unfortunately, I can't do that because I can't afford the shipping. I mean, shipping one box would probably be like $100 or more probably to ship it overseas. So unfortunately, I have to limit that unless the winner is willing to split the costs of shipping. Then I'm open to it. But for to be safe, to cover all the bases, excuse me, to cover all the bases, I want to limit this to anyone in the United States and in Canada. That's it. But you can enter as many times as you guys want. Mr. John Joker is securing us a hot toy for the grand prize. So there is a hot toy involved at the end of this. Right now I have about 5 planned mystery boxes. You're not going to know what's in it, but it's going to be themed. One mystery box is going to be DC Multiverse McFarlane figures. Another one is going to be Funko Pop mystery box with more than one. It's going to have a couple Funkos in there. We're going to have a mystery box that is either going to be Transformers or Gundam. If you're into the Japanese anime of Gundam, it might be a starter kit with maybe 2 Gundam kits and the basic tool kit that we all use for Gundams. So I'll have that included in there. I am tooling with the idea of maybe a mystery movie pack. Like maybe 4 or 5 DVDs, maybe action horror themed. Nobody's going to know what they really are. So we're doing that. There's a couple different ones that I'm playing around with the ideas of. Let me see. What were some of them? We're doing a McFarlane, a Gundam. Oh, there is going to be a Star Wars mystery box. Star Wars mystery box with at least 2 figures, if not more. So I'm tooling around with all those ideas because I'm trying to secure stuff that I can actually get my hands on. But if anyone wants to donate any items to be added into those mystery boxes, or you want to, maybe enough stuff to create another mystery box, then I'm more than willing to do that, guys. Because I want to do as much as we possibly can for the Ride for Roswell. It's going to be an 8-hour stream at least. The plan is to begin at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on May 21st. That's a Saturday morning. So from 10 a.m. Eastern all the way till 6 p.m. Eastern. Who knows? We may even go after that. So I'm planning to do as much as we possibly can that day. I'm probably a madman. Well, I am. Have you met me? Gilster says John Joker is the man. Yes, he is. John Joker is, I call him the Ha Father. He's definitely the Ha Father. He's the Godfather of YouTube. He does so much for the community, for everyone. He's just amazing. Mr. B says John's awesome. I won a Mandalorian from Josh's raffle. Yeah, that's a perfect example. And also, speaking of a different John, Awesome Geek Show. Super Awesome Geek Show did an amazing stream for his brother. And that got me, in all honesty, that stream got me thinking. Okay? It really got me thinking. It's like, well, hey, I'm doing the Ride for Roswell. This is my second year. I'm doing their 30-mile ride this year instead of the 10-mile. Well, I signed up for the 10-mile last year. Wound up doing the 20-mile. This year, I'm doing the 30-mile. I'm crazy. I'm an asthmatic, guys. I'm an asthmatic, and I'm going for a 30-mile bike ride? Yeah, I'm batshit crazy. But it got me thinking, like, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I have a decent, maybe a respectable number of YouTubers or people who watch us, who watch this channel. So I figured, hey, maybe I can throw a small little charity stream, and maybe we can raise some decent money for Roswell Park, and that's the whole concept. Sorry about that. That's the whole concept. I want to try and raise money for Roswell. Weird, fantastic toy adventures. Thank you for stopping in. And In fact, he's one of our latest subscribers. So big shout out to Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. Thank you for stopping in. Well, I'm doing a little test stream, playing around because we have this little charity stream that we're doing in May. So I've been trying to play around, trying to improve the look of Dave's Dimension. So a lot of this animation that you see behind you, or behind me, I should say, I did all this on Canva. So I started with a stream countdown, right? We have this very cool intro now that you'll see at the beginning of all my videos moving forward. And yes, I love the color green, because we are the dimension. There you go. So yeah, I've been playing around with a lot of different things here. This for like if we're doing Gundam builds here, or maybe doing a Lego build, because guess what? I'm aiming to get that Back to the Future DeLorean that comes out tomorrow. So maybe we'll have some live streams this week or next week revolving around that. So got a couple different things going on. For like if I want to do some game streams through Xbox. We got to be right back. We got a lot of different things going on here. So yeah, let's catch up. Mr. B saying, "Hey, what's up? What's up, Weird Fantastic? Can I donate toys? Yes, if you have a brand new unboxed, unopened items you want to donate, then yeah. I mean, that's another reason why I wanted to push this off until the end of May, because the Ride for Roswell is in June. One, I wanted to give people enough time if they want to jump in on a raffle, if they want to donate. If someone has an item they want to donate, they can do that. Or if they just want to donate, I want to give them as much time as possible, because I know the month of May is going to be very busy. April's going to cruise very fast. We got Easter, you got Mother's Day. Honestly, my wife's birthday is the first week of May, so, and I know a lot of people have some streams coming up in May. So there's a lot going on. So I figure May 21st, as far as I know, nobody's doing a damn thing on May 21st, at least as far as I know. So I figure, okay, I'll do the stream on a Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning to the afternoon. We'll be done by 6 o'clock. I know our friends at 3 Minute Monkey Lizard like to do streams on Saturdays, usually around 6 or so. So this way we're not going to conflict with them. Sunday, usually I like to try and do streams on Sundays, but I know Hollow Chronicles is on Sundays. And there's, of course, the Lego build with Salacious Rum is in the mornings. And I know Geek Strong, him and Dandy 1981 have a Sunday morning toy and exercise, a workout stream. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't conflicting with anyone else. So I figured Saturday should be a safe bet. Let's catch up on... Mr. B says I can make a donation for the mystery box. Yeah, that would be awesome. Mr. B, you have my Instagram contact information, so you should be able to reach me. It's right there at Daves_Dimension or Dimensions Dave at Twitter. So you can hit me up on either one of those, or if you prefer email, my email is davesdimension78@gmail.com. I can understand how hard putting all this can be. Yeah, this is my first time doing anything like this. So I was like, well, can I even pull this off? Should I even try? But then I said, you know what? One of the main things about Roswell Park is it's a team. It's not just local doctors. These are doctors from all over the world. Roswell Park, they're about teamwork. They're about a team effort, putting things together. And that's what made me say, you know what? Let me just put a mass message out to a lot of YouTubers that I know, and see if anyone would be willing to maybe try and help me. Does anyone have any ideas? Does anyone have any guidance in this process? And so many people hit me back on it. So yeah, it's definitely a team effort. That's why I'm not calling it Dave's Dimension, a stream for a cure. It's YouTube Warriors, okay? Because you guys are as much a part of this stream as I am, okay? If it wasn't for half the support that I'm getting from everyone else, I don't think I would be moving forward with this. So yeah, I mean, it's a team effort, and that's what it's about. I'll get your mailing info from you later, or you can just IG it to me, Mr. B. Yeah, I'll hit you up, Mr. B. I have you on Instagram. Weird Fantastic Toys. I've never tried to live stream. Actually, with StreamYard, it's real easy because essentially you log in. They allot you, X number of hours a month that you can live stream. Let me see if I can screen share. Yeah. I can screen share right in OBS. So basically, you can see our screen right here, right? This is what my screen actually looks like. Let me move my camera out of the way. That's not what I wanted. So I'm going to move my camera down, okay? Okay, so basically this is the regular browser, right? So you're going to click create a broadcast. I mean, you create a username. You can create there's a little screen where you can do create a broadcast. You can type in what you want your stream to be named. You can even put in a thumbnail, just a picture showing you a little advertisement of what the image is, how it's going to look like. You see the little thumbnail in YouTube. You click on it. You can click begin broadcast, and you're live streaming. Okay, it's not terribly complicated. I know the first few times it can be a little nervous, a little daunting. It is for me. I'll be perfectly honest. I've done a good number of streams already, but there's people who make it look so easy, like Papa Gord, John Joker. I mean, even Sleeping Collectibles. Great friend of the channel. He makes it look so effortless that it's I mean, it's simply like I like using StreamYard because it's click and or point and click, and it's user friendly. Once you create you can type in what you want your name to be, and it'll appear right there on the screen. Okay, you can create. Now, obviously, you guys can see this is the chat. Like literally, if I want a chat to appear, there you go. I can take it on and off. I have banners. If I don't want, I can create different banners here. If I want something to appear on the screen, and you just scroll up or down to whatever you want to show. It's very user friendly. Now, as you can see, I have the chat appearing here right on the screen. I'm using, for some more advanced people, once you're used to it, you can use Stream Elements. But of course, you have your YouTube chat anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of different things. You can choose different colors. We can even play music here if we want. Now, this is one of my old intros. That was one of my Back to the Future intros that was made by Chadtastic. You could play with. If you want to, there is a paid version where you can do a lot more stuff. You can have custom overlays. You can get rid of the StreamYard logo. And you can even play music. You can play some music. That's some more recent stuff that they've done. If I want to add a background, I gotta go to the pay tier. I'm not going to do that yet. I am going to do the pay tier of StreamYard for the stream itself. When we do that charity stream, I'm going to pay the extra money so we can have as many guests as possible. You can have up to 10 guests on a live stream with the paid version. With the regular version, I think it's like six or 8. I could be wrong. I want to say with the paid version, you can do 10 or more. So I want to have at least as many people as we possibly can in here. So we're going to be playing around with that. Let's catch up here. I've tried in and out, most just listening and making supper. And well, what's for supper? What's good? Gilster, I'll also get yours on Instagram. Yeah, please do. Please hit me up on Instagram. So I wanted to throw my socials up here. So my name tag is blocking it. Let's see if I can get in there. Playing around with the different stuff on here. And you can do virtual background. Let's see if it works here. Not that great. My old background. We could blur it. That looks a little freaky. Yeah, there's a lot of different things we can do here. Audio avatars, all that good stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay for the really nice one, and we can get like high definition video for that day. That would be cool. Looks amazing. What looks amazing, Gilster? Oh, the other backgrounds that I have. So like right now, honestly, I got a ton of Black Series. I have to decide what Black Series figures I want to throw in the Star Wars mystery box. Um, I know I might be crazy, but I still have the Mandalorian figures. Mando in his original armor and Mando in his nice clean Beskar armor. I have those. I have quite a few. I have a lot of Black Series that I have yet to uh, unbox, but I've been thinking about saving those. I do have Darth Maul that came out this past year. I have him. I got a lot that I, for some reason, something just told me don't open it up, save it for something. So there's that. As far as DC McFarlane, I don't know if you guys can see. I have the Green Lantern Batman 2-pack here, still in a box. I have some other McFarlane figures that I was looking at getting that I might throw right in there. Let's see, what else do I have? I do have a Casey Jones Unmasked still in the box, but the box is a little beat up. So I was thinking of doing that maybe as a NECA giveaway. I have a lot of let's see, got a few. I have about 4 or 5 different Funkos I was thinking of doing a giveaway for. So those are probably going to be one box. We got, there's just a lot of stuff that I have that I'm thinking of doing giveaways for. I'm trying to actually pick out what I want to give away. You know, or what I think I have that I think people would really enjoy and appreciate. And also something that's in a good box. Only looking for the original trilogy Black Series. Yeah, I get that because, I mean, honestly, the Black Series figures I've been getting are pretty much from the past year or two. Black Chrysanthemum, I mean, it looks like somebody tarred Chewbacca. It looks atrocious. It looks terrible. So, um, but yeah, that's why my list right now of what we have. Let me pull up my list again. Right now, the mystery boxes I had planned was a Transformers mystery box, a Star Wars mystery box, maybe a Gundam mystery box, either that or Star Wars, or rather, I mean, Star Wars for sure, either Transformers or Gundam, a McFarlane mystery box, and the McFarlane mystery box is going to be more than just that. I'm going to throw an extra figure in with that one, most likely. Or we may just go with three mystery figures that I haven't disclosed yet. There's always that option. Movie mystery box, which would have maybe 4 or 5 mystery DVDs, a Funko mystery box, and of course the Hot Toy, which is going to be donated by John Joker. Gilster says Ninja Turtles. Yes, I do still have a Casey Jones. I still have a Casey Jones. Still in the box, still sealed. As you can see, I have dust on it. As you can see, it is still factory sealed. I don't know how well you can see it. It's still factory sealed. The only thing is there's a little bit of bang up on the back here. That's the only thing. But it's still factory sealed. As you can see, I still have the factory seals right there. So yeah, this is still brand new. It's just been sitting on my shelf with my other Casey Jones. I got the first Casey Jones that came out. So yeah, I got a few. I got a lot of items that I've been kind of preserving, trying to keep together. Um, one of the one Funko I was looking at giving away is I have a trying to get my hands on a bunch of what ifs. Maybe some zombie ones. There's a new cool what if Thor with twirling his hammer, Mr. Party Guy with his chalice. So there's a couple different mystery box items that we have going on. So we have about at least 5, not counting John Joker's hot toys. So that would be 6. So that's 6 wheels that we have planned. You can do $5 for a specific wheel, or $20 get you in on all the wheels. Let's face it, a cup of coffee at Starbucks is $5. So for 20, you get in on all the wheels, includes the hot toy. Gilster says, looks great. Also, CM Punk would have been an awesome Casey Jones. Just saying, yeah, he would have been. I think if they did another live action, I think he would be a great Casey Jones. Now, I love Stephen Amell. He's my boy. Okay, he was Oliver Queen. He was Green Arrow. Was he always the best? Was he the best pick for Casey Jones? I think it was also the direction of the movie. They kind of went for. He wasn't the hard-nosed Casey Jones, the gruff Casey Jones that we all know. You know? But, he's an awesome actor. I just think maybe they miscast him, or they needed to direct him, because we know he can play a gruff, dark character. He did that in Arrow. They kind of had him playing kind of like, Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky kind of, yeah, okay, yeah. That's kind of the way they had him in that movie, and that just, personally, I think it ruined things. So, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, don't hate me, but I would love to see, who would be a really cool villain? Jason David Frank. Get OG Green Ranger in as a villain for a movie. I would love it. And by the way, I'm looking forward to, was it Soul the White Dragon? It's the movie that him and Bad and the Sun did the fundraiser for, and they got a ton of good actors in it, including David Ramsey from Green Arrow. And yes, if you notice the green that's going on, there is a reason why, because I love Green Lantern. Green Ranger. I got a thing for green. Can you guys tell? So, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap things up. Like I said, this was just supposed to be a little test stream. We're going to cut it off at about an hour. We're at about 54 minutes, 30 seconds right now, so we'll be cutting that out in just a few moments. So yeah, I've been playing around with a lot of different things here. Like I said, I'm actually using OBS. Let's see here. So yeah, there you go. You can see me in OBS. I have my little scenes right here. So you can see the controls. So I'm controlling everything in OBS that you're seeing right here on StreamYard. So yeah. Playing around with a lot of stuff. Learning how to do things. Trying to bring a little pizzazz to the stream. Although it won't play the music, which is kind of a downer. But maybe I'll figure out something else. Now, I don't need to use StreamYard. I could just go live directly through YouTube using OBS. But if I want to have guests in, this is going to be the best way to do it. If I want to do guests, I'm going to have to do it through the StreamYard itself. So I'm still going to be doing more research on it. But yeah, save that date, guys. May 21st. Gilster, Mr. B, I will be reaching out to you guys. Or Gilster, if you want to reach out to me through Instagram, please do anytime. Doesn't matter. During the weekdays, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, I may not be as responsive because I'm working. Mr. B, I will try and message you so we can get contact information going on. Of course, I won't even know what he's going to throw in. So, if we can get more baskets or more mystery boxes, more, it's more bang for everyone's buck. I mean, think about it. $5. If we're gonna have, let's say, 6 or 7, or who knows, maybe even eight prize wheels. Okay, that's 8 wheels. That's $5 per, or $20 gets you in on everything. Kind of a no-brainer right there, right? So, I mean, I figured the more we do now, that day, I think I'm going to have Mrs. Dimension has kindly offered to help out that day. But if anyone wants to help out that day, because yeah, it is going to be 8-hour day. So at some point I'll need to consume some foods. Of course, there's always protein shakes. That's one of the things when I did my gastric bypass, my bariatric bypass was they had me and the wife on South Beach diet for like a year before, because it's not about doing a diet, it's about a lifestyle change. So protein shakes, we basically do the South Beach diet as our lifestyle now. Low carbs, high protein. This is what I have every morning. 30-gram protein shake. This is in place of a meal. So I guess I could drink these all day that day, and I'll still be good. But we'll see what happens. And by the way, regardless of the critics, I am planning on seeing Morbius this weekend. The wife and I and a family friend are planning to go see Morbius this weekend. I know there's some of the critics are bashing it, but you know what? What do the critics know? I mean, the Academy Awards, they allowed a fan voting where Spider-Man did not get Best Picture. I don't even remember what the winner was. It was an idiotic choice of some kind. That's how bad it is. I don't even remember who won the fan favorite vote. I lost a ton of weight when I quit drinking. Yeah, well, I was never a big drinker. I was more of a casual drinker. Weird, fantastic. But what I did was I actually stopped pop. I stopped carbonated beverages a month before my surgery. Weird, fantastic. You may not know about this about me, but I was actually at 495 pounds at one point in time. I was at almost 500 pounds. I did bike riding, did a lot of stuff. I got down to 465. And at that point in my life, I went to a Comic-Con and I was sweating buckets. I was getting dizzy. My back was killing me. Like every 10 or 15 minutes, I needed to sit down because my body was just in the worst shape ever. And that's why I made my choice that I wanted to do better. My doctor was pushing me. Also, seeing it at a drive-in double feature of Spider-Man No Way Home, awesome. I had the digital of Spider-Man No Way Home. I love it. I've watched it 5 times this week. I'm a big Spider-Man fan, which is one of the reasons why I'm still in the trivia contest for John Joker, because I would love to get Spider-Man 2099. But honestly, my favorite Spider-Man of all time, and don't laugh at me, is actually Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. So, but I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I would love to get my hands on one of those Spider-Man hot toys. It would just be awesome for my collection, but somewhere down the line. Yeah, he stopped drinking soda too. But what I did was they had us on South Beach diet for a year to prove that we can stick to that diet and actually lose weight. Did regular exercising where, you do maybe some light weights one day and then you do some cardio the next, which for me was bike riding. We got down to the point where I was down to 421, and that's the weight I was before I had my surgery. So from 465 to 421. And after the surgery now, I gained about 10 pounds over the winter, but so I'm at 350 right now. So considering I was almost at 500 at one point, and now I'm back down to 350. The lowest was 338. I gained some weight back because of the wintertime. I got a new bike. I'm going to be training again as soon as the weather gets better because I'm in Buffalo, New York. We just had snow last weekend, so once it gets better, I'll be better. I still like my Hawaiian Punch, though. Yeah, I drink like a Gatorade, the zero sugar Gatorades. So I do that. You do everything in moderation. We switched to cauliflower crust pizza. So you can buy the cauliflower crust and then just make your regular pizza toppings. Cauliflower tots, cauliflower fries. It's about decreasing your it's making smaller portions, right? And you can still have stuff in moderation. I mean, I was a person who could pack away a whole pack of hot dogs once upon a time, and now like it takes me maybe 10 minutes to eat one hot dog now. So it's a lifestyle change. Me and the wife, we both lost weight because I decided to go through the surgery because my doctor was like, Dave, I want you to be better because I was diabetic. My asthma, I was on blood pressure. I was on so many different meds, it wasn't even funny. After the surgery, I got to drop my blood pressure, my diabetic meds, everything. The only thing I take now is I'm on, don't laugh, Flintstones multivitamins. My dietitian has me on those. Caltrate for calcium. And also I'm on vitamin D. So, because it's New York State. And we don't get that much sun up here. So yeah, I traded like 8 pills a day to getting those 3. So yeah, it works out. GeForce Racing, another awesome YouTuber. You guys, if you're not following him, you definitely should. What are you doing with your lives? Now, GeForce, we were just talking. This is basically a test stream for my new layout that I made through Canva. Just doing a little testing out of a few different things for when I do the charity stream that I have planned for. I've been busy with Canva. And by the way, guys, please check out GeForce's channel. I have his channel in the video in the chat right now. So go ahead, click on it, and please subscribe if you're not already. This guy does marathon hunts. I mean, you know how you might go to 1 or 2 stores? No, this guy hits like 8 stores in a day. He's a machine. He's, nobody can keep up with him. So, but no, I was just talking about the stream that we're going to be doing on May 21st. We got Rolando, Mr. Rolando Flores. Everyone, bow their heads, tip your hat to Mr. Rolando Flores. He is in every stream. I swear he is in every stream. He's awesome. Oh, we got the Nathan Bowden Show. Yeah, Nathan, I'm just doing a little test here of my new little layout. I've been playing around with like different clips from Canva, so I created some new layouts here. And I'm doing this through OBS, actually through the virtual cam setting into StreamYard. So that way I'm able to project everything. Nathan, tell me what you think of this. You can't hear any music because of StreamYard. StreamYard's funny like that. So that's the new look. Yeah, I know, I'm getting a little crazy, huh? Yeah, I've been busy the past couple days. Blame sleeping for that because he inspired me a couple nights ago. He had a late night test stream. He's been working really hard on his stuff, and it kind of lit a fire under me without any intentions. So, Rolando saying hello to everyone. It fits your brand, yeah. I mean, the whole. Well, I'm a hello, Green Lantern, Green Ranger. You know, it's a green thing. Green has always been a big thing with me. Plus, I'm Irish, so it goes with that too. So yeah, we're just talking about the Ride for Roswell, the YouTube Warriors stream for a cure, which Mr. Nathan Bowden is also helping out with. I just play with my toys on my vids. I have done a couple of toy hunts. I hope to do a live stream on one of these days. Well, you know what? Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. If you want to jump in on that stream on May 21st, you're more than welcome to jump in. I need to do some animations like that. Oh, like basically, I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this is not that complicated. Okay, You see I have my okay, I have my overlay there. Okay, I'm going to click on my camera window. I'm going to pull this over to the side. That's all that this is. This is just an animation window that normally would take up the whole space, and I just shrunk it. I have this video playing in the background, right? I have my social, there's a chat again. Let me go there. That's my socials. Literally, you can just layer different images over each other. That's all that this is. This is not some fancy little setup. It's just layers. Okay? Okay? That's all this is. Okay? Just click on that. I'll drag that back open. Bring that back over here. And that's all it is. It's nothing overly fancy. I'm not some mad scientist. Anyone can do what I'm doing here, guys. Anyone can. Anyone can. This is not something fancy. It's all about taking one image, kind of just taking the framing of it, cropping it down to a certain size, and Bob's your uncle. That's all it is. It's nothing fancy. Anyone can do this. If I can do this, anyone can do this, guys. Anyone can. Okay? It's not rocket science. It's just me, watching a lot of YouTubes, a lot of videos, learning things here and there. There's a ton of videos out there that will teach you, that can show you how to do it step by step. I just got creative. What I did was I signed up for Canva's free trial for 30 days. So I have access to a lot of videos that you don't normally have access to for the next 30 days. And this is what I did. Over the past 2 days, this is what I came up with. Because basically I had a still of something similar to what's the background, right? And then I just did some typing. I found some logos that I could download and up. Because here, I'll show you this. Let me open Canva. I'm going to share that right now. So right now I have the free trial. I just logged right into it. Okay. If I want to create a video or a presentation, okay, we'll do a video just like my one intro, right? Just waiting for everything to load. I'll go to like uploads or elements. I have a bunch of stuff that's already saved here, like this one. This is a video. Let me just click that one too many times. Drag that in place. It's just a 10-second crop, 10-second video that is. I'll go to my uploads. If it wants to behave, that is. OBS is taking a lot of my memory right now. So it's running a little slow. So if I wanted to, I can take this. That's not what I wanted. I hate when I click too many times. So if I wanted something like this, drag it right there. Drag this down. So it takes up the whole window. There we go. And now, once again, going back to my uploads, I could just leave that there. And guess what? Bam. That's all I did. Took me, what, all 5 seconds? Or, if I wanted to, I could shrink this down. There you go. I got my little logo in the corner. And there you go. I'm good to go. That's all I did, guys. It's not rocket science. Anyone can do that. Nathan says, I am in training for the next 4 months, but I hope I can join you for the charity live stream. Nathan, even if you can't, man, you're there in spirit, man. I mean, Nathan Bowden Show. Nathan has an amazing channel. I mean, he's literally he's my brother from another mother. I know people joke around when they say that, but not. Nathan Bowden Show he's literally one of the best guys around. I mean, we're always there if anything's going wrong for one or the other, he's always there for you. He is the heart and soul of Country Fried Wrestling every Tuesdays. And while Nathan just started a new job, and he's going to be on and off. But AMW is going to be taking the slack. He's going to be taking the reins of Country Fried Wrestling. So him and Tasman and many others will still be carrying on that flag until Nathan can resume that as per work schedule. So Nathan, he knows anything and everything. He loves discussing wrestling. And there's his chat, or his channel link is in the chat below. So please check him out, guys. Amazing content, and even a more amazing person. Rolando says, I like to do the gauntlet toy hunts like G-Force Race. Yeah. I hit 3 targets haulathon today. Yeah, you know what? I held off buying anything this week. Well, I did buy a couple Funkos for the Funko mystery box that we're going to be doing. But I've been holding off because I'm planning to get the Lego Back to the Future DeLorean, the new one that comes out, the one that's like big, massive DeLorean. I'm trying to get that tomorrow, and I'm really leery of it because it's April Fool's Day tomorrow. I hope it's like not some practical joke. Like my wife goes to the store to pick it up for me, and she's like, "Oh, they said it's not there." I'll swear to God, I will go down there and I will have to act like Will Smith on a few people. I don't know, man. Don't play with my heartstrings. If there's one thing I love more than Ghostbusters, it's Back to the Future. So don't play with my heartstrings like that, people. Come on. Been doing Motu videos recently. Are you doing classic Motu or are you doing Motu Revelations? Inquiring minds want to know. Trust me, we all want to know. And Weird Fantastic, where are you based out of? What part of the country are you based of, or what part of the world are you based out of? My channel started out as a way to support my blog with videos, but the channel has started taking over. Hey, honestly, I started my YouTube channel quite simply. I started it as kind of a goof because I was building some Ghostbusters props because I'm part of a charity cosplay group here in Buffalo, New York. And I kind of did it like, well, if I can do it, anyone can. And I wanted to kind of make videos showcasing that. So that's kind of how I started. And of course, with the pandemic, yeah, I used the word YouTube. Don't thrash me, please. Because of everything going on in the world with the Backstreet Boy tour, I started doing a few different unboxes like nerd crates or loot crates and stuff. And then I started doing a couple tech unboxes, and toy collecting kind of just took over. And that's where my channel kind of took off. It started as something completely different. It started out as something completely different, and now it's this. It's just a weirdo, it's a nerd who's into so many different things. And I know having so much diverse things, diverse videos it messes up the algorithm in such a way that I know my channel suffers. And by the way, guys, go ahead and check out Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. I found his channel. The link is in the chat below, so go ahead and please follow him. Our brother right now, he has 328 subscribers. Let's crank that number up. Let's crank that up. Let's help him out. There's a by the way, he's just said working on doing limited stop motion with figures. There's a lot of people in our community that would definitely be interested in seeing those. I know there's a few people who've done some stop motion. I don't have the patience or the coordination to do so. But guys, please give him a like. And you guys know the drill. Check out one of his videos. Watch at least more than 30 seconds. Watch like at least a couple minutes of a video. do a non-generic comment. Don't just say great video. Mention something about the video. Give it a really sincere comment, and give him that subscribe. And by the way, I'm looking at his banner. His banner has something that hits me very dear. I'm a Whovian too, brother. I love me Doctor Who. Believe it or not, this was actually the topper for my wife and I's wedding cake. We had a bride and groom, but it was like the bride tugging the groom by the neck. Oh, and it was away from the TARDIS. So I've kept it. It's like my good luck charm. I love me some Doctor Who. There you go. Gilster just said he subscribed. So did Rolando Flores. These are some of the best guys you'll find around. Weird Fantastic Toy Adventures. You also want to check out Sleeping Collectibles. Mostly every Saturday night he has live streams on Saturday nights where he gets Sleeping gets like easily 100 or more people on his streams. That's how I'll be honest. A lot of us here either met through Sleeping Collectibles, The Nathan Bowden Show, or Papa Gord. Okay? Those are 3 YouTubers that you will be able to network and get in touch with other YouTubers. Sometimes if one person's looking for something, they'll help another YouTuber out. We're not just, we're not like some elite club. We are all about hangouts. Sunday mornings, and I think Saturday and Sunday. No, I think it's mostly Saturdays. Super awesome geek show. John, he does vintage toy videos. Actually, our live streams. It's Sunday mornings. He does some awesome vintage stuff, so you definitely want to check him out. I have an old video up with some Doctor Who toys. I have a few Sonics, and I have a couple different TARDIS. Another good YouTuber is Wednesday nights at about 7 o'clock. Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. You definitely want to check him out. He's an awesome friend of the channel. He's all over the place. He's into Star Wars. He's into McFarlane. He's into just about everything. You definitely want to check him out. These guys can definitely, me, I never thought I'd ever hit 100 subscribers, let alone here I am. I'm sitting at 489 right now. I never thought I'd get that far. And I got that far mostly by making friends with all these great guys like Rolando, Gilster, Mr. B, The Nathan Bowden Show. We can go on and on. And what I often do is, so John and Super Awesome Geek Show, he did a stream a while back for his brother, and that was part of the inspiration that made me think like, hey, maybe I could try and do even a small fraction of what he's doing for his brother. And that's what really gave me a lot of inspiration here, guys. So yeah, Super Awesome Geek Show is amazing. 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard. If you know Super Awesome Geek Show, then you should definitely know 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, which is Salacious Rum. We got Salacious Rum, Third Floor Toys. There's so many people. Dude's Nerdery. There are some awesome people, and they have some of the best streams ever. But you definitely, Geek Strong. Dino the Machino, Geek Strong. He's another one. Just awesome people. You can't ask for better friends. And these guys, when something happens to one of us, literally everyone comes out of the woodwork. Everyone comes up and supports each other. Okay. But I definitely think if you don't already follow Sleeping Collectibles, you should definitely check them out. You'll come across so many people, and it's always an amazing, fun stream. You definitely should check them out. But guys, I'm going to call it right now because yours truly, I think I should get some dinner. What do you say? Started the stream around 8 o'clock. I was planning on doing a half hour. I wound up doing like almost an hour and a half. It's 1.21 gigawatts. So I'm going to start closing this down. I think this is a pretty successful stream. Weird says, the next video I want to do is showing off some custom figures I have done for Motu Origins. Awesome. Well, this community is always about, if you can customize something, more power to you. That's even better. I mean, right now, I took apart a bat cycle and I got a silver coat on it. I want to make it, I'm doing a red coat right now. I'm testing one of the panels with red because I want to make a custom cycle for Red Hood. I think Red Hood deserves a special cycle, don't you? So I got the Curse of the White Knights Batman Bat Cycle, and I'm making my attempt at doing a custom paint job on it, so we'll see how it turns out. I completely disassembled it. I'm doing some slow test paints, so we'll see how it works out. Weird Fantastic says, Night Dave, thanks for all the support. No, anytime. That's what this community is about. It's not just about one person. It's about supporting everyone. You know that. I mean, we're all about putting, trying to raise each other. I mean, literally, not to be funny, but I have tons of links. Because on some people's channels, I'm actually a mod. And what I tend to do is I have a couple different text files of various YouTuber links. These are all YouTuber links right here. I have another text pad that has even more links there. So that's what I'm all about. I'm always about trying to help everyone else. That's what it's about. Because, just like they say, there's no I in team. Well, it's like I like to say on my channel, we are the dimension. Okay? But what I always like to say, guys, is you know what I like to say. I always like to say we are the dimension and keep on busting. And guess what? I will always catch you guys on the flip side. Take care.